Tory's motion was filed late last month when Tory's attorney asked the judge to modify the terms of the protection order against him so that he can publicly respond to Megan and discuss the case. Specifically, new evidence that supports his innocence. His team says Tory also wants to be able to publicly defend himself about the case. At the time the motion was filed, Megan fired off a series of tweets about him after a false report suggested she dropped the assault charges against him just a day after the public spat on social media. Tory's rep said the prosecutors in the case provided Tory's attorney with evidence and eyewitness testimony which directly contradict the statements of Megan. One of those pieces of evidence is gunshot residue. Hold up, y'all. When I tell y'all what the fuck I'm finna tell y'all after I read this film. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Whoa, no. Okay, however, the judge said he wants to keep the case fair and suggested Tory's attorney, Sean Hawley, file a separate motion to lift the gag order from herself so that she can speak to the media on Tory's behalf. This was in response to Megan's attorney being able to speak on the case in order to keep a level playing field. Hawley hopes to be able to do the same. We are simply seeking a fair proceeding, which is difficult when Ms. P and her lawyer are able to speak about the evidence in the case, yet we are unable to refute their public statement because of the protective order, Hawley said. Oh my. She specifically wants to be able to discuss the evidence mentioned that could allegedly prove Tory's innocence, including gunshot residue implicating others. But due to the protection order that was filed against him back in November 2020, he cannot publicly discuss the evidence and feels it's unfair that Megan can say what she wants on social media about him with no resource from the court. The protective order in place prevents Tory from having any contact with Megan, including on social media. The inflammatory information transmitted Megan P's tweets was quickly picked up by the mainstream media publication due to the limitation placed on Mr. Peterson and his counsel under the protective order. Mr. Peterson has been unable to respond to Megan P's inflammatory statements to provide his own clarifying statement. I'ma say it, y'all. Oh, don't flag me. Hold up. We gotta think about it real quick, bro. Tory. So he lose the case, right? The shit already funny, he lost the case, right? Then on top of that, a gag order, right? Now, 5 years later, Tory Lanez is almost killed. Bitch, let me get my pen. I told y'all, I go to doing investigation work, shit get real, bitch. I'm about to get my pen. Hold up, I gotta write this shit down. We finna put this shit together already. Okay. First off, Tory arrested on bullshit. Tory arrested on bullshit. Let me stop. It's not bullshit. It's attempt murder. After he get locked up for attempt murder, they go to court and fight the case. Evidence they had against Tory that was sufficient enough for him to get a conviction was a phone call. Phone call with who? What's the bitch name? Put her name in there. Phone call with what the girl name? I'm gonna just say Booty Meat for right now until y'all put the name. Phone call with Booty Meat. It might sound like I'm playing, but I'm dead serious, y'all. Alright. Phone call with Booty Meat. That evidence right there was sufficient enough to get a conviction, because that's basically all they was talking about when they convicted Tory, right? The fact that he basically admitted it on the phone call. And realistically speaking, I don't feel like that's accurate enough for a conviction, so I'm gonna put I don't feel it's accurate enough to get a conviction. It did look funny though. I'm not gonna take away the fact the phone call was funny because he was apologizing. So boom, it makes sense. He was apologizing. But what his lawyer did just say makes me question, like, bitch, why you picked up the phone? On top of that, you picked up the phone and you ain't even asked him, nigga, why you did that? You feel me? That's the first thing you supposed to ask. Why did... Okay. They didn't ask why the fuck did he do it, right? She didn't ask why did he do it. But yet that phone call was still sufficient enough to get the arrest. Alright, now y'all know in the midst of all of this happening, right? Megan, nobody was on Megan's side. I don't even know how the fuck Tory lost. Nobody was on Megan's side. Nobody believed Megan. Academics was all on the internet giving it to Megan. Everybody was giving it to Megan. I'm talking about they hitting that with them sticks like, you're lying. You hear me? Tory is 4'2". You're 6'9". You can step on that boy. He probably was scared for his life. You shot your damn self and you stepped on black. That's what everybody else thought. So when we see that the courts went completely against the public's point of view, because I don't care how many girls were saying Tory did it, more people were saying he didn't. More people were saying it was holes in the story. Yet they still got a conviction off that boy. Right? I'm telling y'all finna be fucked up when I tell y'all what I'm finna tell y'all. Alright. And hey, you ain't gotta believe me. You ain't gotta believe me. But one thing I realized about me, it's something weird about me, bitch. I just be knowing shit. I don't know how. Conviction. 5 years into the sentence, 2025, he gets stabbed 14 times. Y'all stick with me. On my granny, stick with me. All right, let's see what we got so far, right? Let's see what we got so far. Tory was arrested on BS. Nah, it wasn't BS. It was actually an attempt murder, which is a serious charge, and it actually holds 20 to life. So if he did get 10 years, they did show him love, right? So we gonna remember that. Main thing that was used to convict him was the phone call he had with, what's her name? Cassie called the booty meat. You know what I'm saying? Miss Booty Meat. After the call with Shorty, that was enough to for him to get a conviction. Me and the people felt that wasn't sufficient enough evidence for conviction. Why? Because that phone call did show he was apologizing, but the girl that he was talking to, they should have peeped that she didn't ask those questions, just like the lawyer said. But I didn't even peep that at first. I'm just coming up. All of this shit is just sitting there right now. So boom, 5 years later, Tory gets stabbed. Now, who the hell feel like it's a coincidence Tory got stabbed 5 years later? Who the hell feel like it was just random? Because we even heard stories of people from jail saying it was just foul play. It wasn't because he owed nobody. It wasn't because he had beef with niggas and stuff like that. It was foul play. Remember that. I'm from the trenches, right? So I got to get street real quick. Hold up. Let me take the lawyer hat off. Let me take the lawyer hat off real quick. I'm from the trench. When somebody do something because of foul play, they usually got paid for it. Remember that. Remember that. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm talking about the hood. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the hood. They usually get paid to do shit for foul play. Now, that's just my opinion on what people who do foul play, they usually get paid for it, right? You don't see nobody doing shit for no reason, right? Especially out of nowhere. Like, you don't see nobody doing nothing for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Foul play, stabbed. Now, all of this comes out reminding us about this gag order. Now, I know y'all may think like Megan just did a gag order because she don't want Tory to keep talking about her. She don't want Tory to keep speaking on her, making her look some type of way, and this and that. Let me write that down too. Who the hell really believes it's because she don't want Tory to keep speaking about her? It's not because of that, bro. Through me reading this, it seems more so it's about silencing him. Forget what you gotta say. We gotta silence him. What the hell we silencing him for? So I'm gonna put that down. Silence him. Because that's what I believe this gag order was for now. After we just read what we just read, because they've been trying to show this proof and all of this bull crap, but they unable to even talk about the man. She get to talk about him. No. Hold up now. And then after that, right? We just listened to this and it just made me think again.
I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
Him saying that kind of scares me. But we're not going to put Rock Nation in that. We're going to put Dad feels this was set up. Alright, so boom, pop. Notebook right here. Tory arrested, tip murder. They go to court. They use the phone call against him. I feel it's not accurate. So did the rest of the internet. He didn't get asked why did he do it on the phone. Conviction. He was convicted for 10 years. 5 years later, he gets stabbed. The reason for the stabbing was foul play. She don't want Tory to speak. Gag order. Silence. Dad feels like it was a setup. Now, when we hear all of that, bro, what y'all think going on, fam? It's about more than just silencing Tory, bro. Is y'all trying to get my boy up out of there? Bitch, what's really tea? Cause hell no. The first thing they do before they off your ass, get you away, silence you, and then the foul play. Bitch, let me find out we in a scary movie. Let me find out we in some scary ass, old crazy ass. Let me find out. Bitch, I'm Big 8. I don't get no fuck. Bitch, I'm the biggest 8 on the planet. I said it. Yup. They trying to get that boy up out of there. Sorry. This real, bro. Whether you want to believe it or not, shit, I don't even want to believe it. But after taking these notes, what the hell would y'all believe? I'm just using my brain for what it's letting me conduct. Now, I'm not one of those people who are into conspiracy theorists and all this extra other stuff. You hear me? It just getting to a point, dude. It just getting to that point where, bitch, the fuck going on, bitch?
Bring my bread right now. Bring my money, nigga. Bring my bread right now.